Hey, welcome to 23 Degrees Sideways. Today we're going to talk a little bit about zoning. My eyes look really pink. Wow, I don't even smoke pot. I think I'm having an allergy thing today. We'll talk about that later. It has to do with food, but right now we're going to talk about zoning. And I kind of want to talk about zoning because of Life on the Emerald Coast. That is a YouTube channel, Life on the Emerald Coast. And it's kind of it's kind of okay to watch for me because I'm there. I'm in the Lost Coast, Emerald Coast area right now, and he does some content talking about different locations here. But he's a real estate agent. He's a ex Air Force regular. I want to say PCS retirement. $500,000, $900,000 houses type of real estate agent. He may dip down into 300s sometimes, but he's that development mentality real estate agent. He really loves the coast. He came here and he settled here after he got out of the Air Force, and he loves the area. He loves the fishing. He loves the food. He loves all the stuff. He talks about a lot of tourist traps as if they're attractions, which is kind of weird for someone who's a local. But he also kind of comes down on the zoning. So there's a town near me called Fort Walton Beach. Fort Walton Beach is just awesome. If we could live there and do the stuff we want to do, probably would. But he actually puts out a video where he talks about the towns on the Emerald Coast. He starts with Pensacola, works his way through Gulf Breeze, Navarre, keeps going east to Panama City Beach. He gets about half of them, pretty good. Some of the towns are really small, so it's not a surprise that he skips some. But when he comes to Fort Walton Beach, he does a positive and a negative for each one. So it's kind of a neat video. His negative for Fort Walton Beach is the zoning, that it did not have a master plan with walled suburbs. So in Fort Walton Beach, if you take a 9 square block area, so 3 blocks by 3 blocks, you could have a trailer park, an RV park, 2 blocks, well, two lines of prefabs, like old mobile home type things that have been added on to and converted, several stick-built homes, a church, a couple of restaurants, and a gas station / convenience store. And to him, this is a problem because it's all too mixed up together. The fact that you have all these things together is what gives Fort Walton Beach its charm. The ability to have the food truck scene, the thrift store scene, the grocery store scene. There's kind of a scene for grocery stores, believe it or not. The cafes, the restaurants, the insane restaurant quirkiness of Fort Walton Beach, the fact that it's all there and that you can live here and not here, there, I'm in a different town, but that you can live in that Fort Walton Beach area and not be tied to one cookie cutter setting, that's because of the zoning. The reason Fort Walton Beach works is because of the zoning. And he doesn't like that. He doesn't like from a real estate sales point of view, if you're doing salesmanship and you're trying to, follow certain kind of guidelines, like you're not allowed to talk about crime rates, whatever. You have to go based on appearances. You have to go based on the sterility appearance of the neighborhood. Like from his point of view, I guess, like if what you want to sell is all cookie cutter $500,000 homes that look the same, feel the same, and you're just selling someone a car off a lot, then yeah, I guess. But man, the glory of cities like this, small towns, small urban centers like this that have all that mixed zoning, is that you don't have priced out areas. You don't have really obnoxious HOAs. You can't because they're mixed zoning areas. You have the ability to go for a walk and get a cup of coffee or a drink or a dock. There's docks and water and stuff everywhere, all over like the whole Emerald Coast. That's kind of part of the thing. That 9 square blocks I mentioned, there's also going to be probably 6 houses that have docks in the backyard next to an RV park and a trailer park. And that's kind of the cool part. Everything kind of mixed together. Anyway, I just wanted to mention that because it's one of those things that people don't always think about. That mixed use zoning isn't about walkable cities or getting rid of the cars or outlawing SUVs or whatever it is that the environmentalist left is on about this week. It's about being able to use your town. And you get more if you can do more. Does that make sense? All right, stay sideways. Talk to you later.